You may ask, what is character? To me and to many, character is to do the right thing when nobody is watching. Life will teach you your values, and they will guide you. But you have to be prepared and always anticipate the best, but be prepared for the worst. There are two alternatives. These two alternatives will impact the course of your life. You will lose some battles, but at the end you will win the war. And as an example of doing the right thing, look at the physical misery caused by hunger and disease that too many people live with on a daily basis throughout the world. We must find the causes of poverty and disease and work together to cure them. We must use the earth resources wisely to produce food so that all may be sustained. We have a global responsibility to use our knowledge effectively to improve humanity as a whole. I believe we all have a responsibility to use our knowledge and experience to make the world a better place for everybody. Never take advantage of the weak, the old, or the ignorant for your own benefit. Life will make you pay for it. In real life, to those to whom more is given, should accept the responsibility to give more back in return. And you really want to be successful, never put yourself in the position where you might to be sorry for something that you've done for the rest of your life. There is one thing in life that many people desire: power. Power is something that few have, many are afraid of, and others have none of. Never abuse the power that you may someday have. Nothing lasts forever, and nothing is eternal in this life. Remember, your decisions in life will have the influence on all of our lives. Instead, be careful on how to use your own personal power. I see in you the future presidents, governors, congressmen, lawyers, architects, teachers, doctors, nurses, CEOs of many companies. Learn to live with your heart. Learn to live with your heart. And take time to listen to others so you might lead wisely. This is something that somebody famous said. There are people in life who make things happen. There are other people that like to watch things happen. And there are people that wonder what happened. Be the first. Tonight, I ask you, kind and noble students, what is America today? America, to me, it is the combination of all of us with our own abilities and talents working together for the benefit of humanity. In the end, we only conserve what we love. We love only what we understand, and we understand only what we are taught. Educate yourselves so you might educate the world. Your global family is waiting for you. Remember that the best ideas are the ideas that help people. I cannot go tonight without saying thank you to the media, newspapers, TV, radio, magazines, because they've been very loyal to our cause. And without them, my mission will be more difficult. So I owe it to them. I'm very grateful. May God bless you. May God bless America.
Bill Green is more than just another fantastically successful community college graduate. He's a true believer and tireless crusader for community colleges. The foundation he created at Accenture earmarks a scholarship fund for students who launch their technology and engineering careers at two-year institutions. Accenture also has a program called Community Teach, which places executives as teachers at community colleges. He chairs the Business Roundtable's Education and Workforce Task Force, a group of business leaders who promote community colleges. And last year, in a guest column in Forbes magazine, he wrote, "Over the years, I've come to view community colleges and other two-year institutions as the Cinderella story of our education system, doing the hard work quietly without much fanfare. They provide a pathway to the American dream for millions of people, whether they enter the workforce immediately afterward or decide to continue their education. Green's personal Cinderella story began at Dean College in Massachusetts, which he attended after an undistinguished high school career. The son of a plumber, he was offered a plumber's union apprenticeship the same day Dean accepted him. Green opted to follow his father's advice. He said, "You can always be a plumber. Why don't you try college?" His experience at community college transformed his life. He was educated, energized, and inspired. After graduating from Babson College, Green joined Anderson Consulting that would later spin off as Accenture, the vast global management consulting, technology services, and outsourcing company. He's been there ever since, rising steadily in the ranks. Green rose to CEO in 2004. He was named chairman of the board in 2006. Green still maintains close ties with Dean College. He recently donated $1 million to the institution, the largest gift ever by a living donor. Spoke at last year's graduation ceremony, even sent 2 of his children there. "I will always be grateful that somebody gave a damn in my first years," says Green. Half of it was what they taught, and half of it was that they cared.
Bill Green was very disappointed that he could not be here tonight because of schedule conflicts, but there can be little doubt just how much gratitude Bill feels for his alma mater, Dean College, or how much he values the work of community colleges in general. He has spoken about his own experience in opinion editorials in Newsweek and in other key forums, and is actively working to increase recognition of community colleges among business leaders. So let's show our appreciation in absentia for Bill one more time, and we will get his award to him.
For as long as she can remember, Pat Guenther wanted to be a nurse. She has the report card from kindergarten that asked what she wanted to be when she grew up. In her 5-year-old handwriting, it said, "A nurse and a mother." She eventually attained both goals, but the career path to nursing took the scenic route. Instead of going straight to college right after high school, she got pregnant and had a family and was living in Australia and Indonesia. After a divorce, she and her 2 children returned home to Colorado, where she entered a brand new nursing program at Colorado Mountain College. Guenther earned her RN and began working in the emergency rooms of 2 local hospitals. The grueling schedule proved to be too much for her, so she began picking up odd shifts at various hospitals and had a brainstorm for a nursing-related business. She got 6 of her friends together and reached out to hospitals offering a group of critical care nurses who are available on short notice. A serendipitous misunderstanding occurred after she renamed the firm Stat Nurses International. "I was recruiting nurses from India, but I started getting calls from nurses who thought I was sending nurses out on international humanitarian missions," says Guenther. "All of a sudden, I go from begging nurses to work for 13 weeks in LA to getting calls from nurses saying they'll go anywhere in the world and work for free." As a result, she formed Nurses with a Purpose, a nonprofit organization that delivers nursing services where needed throughout the world. Currently, there is a team in Uganda providing a mobile clinic to 300 to 400 people a day. Guenther has established a nursing scholarship at CMC and frequently visits nursing classes. She credits the college for the success she's had in her life. She explains, "One afternoon, a friend, a Holocaust survivor, told me, when they studied all the Holocaust survivors, the one common thing they saw in all their stories was that someone or something reached out and gave them a hand up. CMC did that for me. They reached out and gave me a hand up."